Now we're finally on chapter 1. What do you know? Hitting me with a prologue like that. How dare you? Isezaki Ijincho. We return back to Yokohama.
Yokohama 99's cross streets.
New game, same city.
It's not even close to Chinatown.
Well, then how about on the way home we take ourselves a little detour? Maybe.
Tsukumo's place is way out there. Want to take a taxi?
I suppose we could. But why don't we hoof it? Yeah, we could see the sights.
I guess I'm on board with that.
Me too. Not me answering as if I did not spend like 82 hours inside of this town. We are back in Isezaki Ijincho with a new shirt on. Not on Yagami, but on me. I forgot. I was so used to like a dragon. I almost thought that these dudes were like 10 or 20 levels higher than me. But no, we can just beat them up on the street. You gotta love that classic Yakuza beat 'em up. I'm here for it. Automatic cutscene? Automatic cutscene.
Hold up a sec, Doc. Nonsense over
The
there.
graphics look gorgeous. His hair is in 4K, man.
What the? Hey, what are you filming me for? Knock it off!
Chill out, man.
Not y'all putting this on World Star.
I don't see anything that says I can't record here.
Enough!
What a
Stop.
douche.
Just give me a reason. You have one?
I don't think you have his permission to record him.
Isn't it?
Oh, Lord. He's one of those
Whoa.
children.
Hey.
All right, don't pick on the guy.
What gives?
That man's
You
over
just
here
kicked
selling
my
all
sign
that
over.
good food
That was the
outside.
wind, man. A big old gust just came through, right?
It looked like some juvenile
Crazy.
delinquents.
Just now it whooshed right over.
Not a girl being with
I told
him.
you, put that down.
Young lady, you are too adorable and too beautiful to be hanging out with these guys with messed up hairlines.
Well,
Just to ruin our
you're
tour
thinking
of
what I'm thinking,
Ijincho.
aren't you?
Gotta teach these kids some
You have to
lessons. Wow.
Picking on high schoolers, man?
Wow.
I just don't want you loitering in front of my store.
They're doing more than loitering. They're
That's all I said.
destroying
okay?
your store.
So stop disturbing my customers.
That part's not gonna make the video.
Wow, is that one of those new smartphone models? May I?
What the hell?
Damn, the camera on this thing is amazing, man. Your parents buy it for you?
Holy crap, he kicked Sakaki down.
You must be seeing things, kid. Anyway, your smartphone's kind of dirty, don't you think?
Right?
Let me see.
Looks like we should turn the camera off. We want to get more dirt on it.
You want it back? I'll give it back, but only if you put this poor restaurant owner's sign back up first.
Teach you some common courtesy.
You think you can fuck with us?
Ah, boy.
You're gonna kick your ass!
Sir, you're not even in like good enough resolution to even touch me. All right, now I get to have fun. Oh, there's a little bit of Wing Chun in this. There's a little bit of Wing Chun in this snake style. Dang. This style is so swift and so slick, but there's definitely a drawback to it.
Things like a bitch. For fuck's sake. These guys are monsters.
Those were students from Seiryo High. You'd think private school kids would be better behaved, but they're just as immature.
They look like a bunch of entitled brats.
They'd learn some manners the hard way in Kamurocho.
Ever hear of a detective agency called Yokohama 99? We were on our way there right now.
I'm afraid that doesn't ring a bell.
That's all right.
Just like in Kamurocho,
anything, we
nobody
should get
knows who
going.
we are, and just like in Yokohama, nobody
but before
knows who
that,
the other
please
two
take this
guys
with you.
who are detectives
Consider
are.
it a token of my gratitude.
I love it. Ooh, wristbands. Yellow and black, they match with my outfit.
Yo,
If it isn't the man of the hour, Yagami.
And if it isn't the man that finally left the PC cafe.
Gentlemen, welcome. How are you?
This guy. First, he falls off the radar. Now he's got this sweet office.
Okay. That man's over here moving swift like water. Oh, wow. Weird flex, but okay.
you're still quick as a thief. Maybe a little quicker, actually.
Well, I'd say thief isn't very fair.
That man's
It
over
was
here
stealing.
hardcore in the middle of the office.
You know I wasn't doing it to line my own pockets, right?
We took from the powerful and gave to the powerless. It was altruism.
Is that what they call it? I mean, if it worked for Robin Hood, it'll work for Sugiura.
To sum up why we called you, we've been seeing a major upward trend with these kinds of cases.
I'll give you a hint.
Homicide?
It's not a problem you'd find in Kamurocho.
No, what we're dealing with isn't so conspicuous. I'll just tell you, it's bullying.
What?
Bullying. Sometimes parents ask us for evidence to prove their child was bullied.
Wow.
Fairly often, they want these bullies taken to court immediately.
They'll also want to hold the schools accountable, but none of that happens without solid proof.
Damn, I really wasn't expecting for that. I mean, I figured since when they previewed the game, you know, Yagami was spending a lot of time at a school, but wasn't expecting for us to actually tackle bullying.
Call that puberty.
That would apply specifically to boys, right? You're getting cases with girls involved too, aren't you?
With girls, it's more likely rooted in oxytocin, a brain hormone that also has links to bullying. Indeed. Did you know it was oxytocin that enabled cooperation among our primitive ancestors?
Oh, the more you know.
Ancient
All right, this damn picture. RGG Studio really reached back in the land before times. I dig Judgment for like wanting to go for more social issues other than just, you know, gangsters and politics. This is something more grounded with reality, something that I think everybody watching or anybody watching has either experienced or has known someone to experience. Seems like they have a little library section over there.
Here's another fun fact while we're at it.
No more fun facts, please.
Our client is the chairman of a private school. He wants us to scour the campus for any and all instances of bullying, leaving no stone unturned.
It sounds like we're gonna go undercover.
We'll be meeting the chairman at a restaurant tonight to lay out the specifics.
Cool.
How about the two of you come join us? We could use the help.
I'm down for a PTSDA meeting. Parents, teachers, students, detectives association.
The restaurant's name is Kyoinro. If you could meet us there, that'd be great.
Sure. You didn't have to do that.
I think I like the fact that Judgment is such a 180 from the Yakuza games. I think what I'm gonna like especially is the fact that like these are grown-ups that are actually trying to do something about bullying, and it's not just a game where the protagonists are teenagers and they're trying to stop like bullying happening. Because one thing that I've always found weird is that it seems like if there is a game that tries to tackle bullying, you don't really see the adults stepping in. The adults are either compliant with the bullying happening, or they are oblivious to the bullying happening, or they just don't really care or have no clue what's going on. So I'm glad that at least some adults are trying to step in and figure out what's going on as far as there being a bullying issue at this school that we're gonna go to, because bullying stinks and bullying is not cool. Why did I not take the taxi? I should have just took the taxi. It's not like I don't know where the taxis are. Chinatown.
Kyoin.
You look beautiful as ever.
Looks like this is it.
Without further ado, allow me to introduce Yagami and Kaito-san, the gentlemen I mentioned before. They are, without a doubt, the finest private eyes in Kamurocho.
Yes. Tsukumo-san here has certainly
What a nice
been singing your
person.
praises. My name is Okuda. I'm the chairman of a private high school, Seiryo, if you've heard.
Yo, the way my mind went to Seiryo, and I was like, not the Seiryo clan owning a high school.
Chairman, we'd like to start investigating tomorrow. So would you mind sharing any background information you may have?
We continually ask ourselves, are we taking proper measures to foster a supportive environment? Or if enmity is already prevalent among the student body, are we addressing their concerns promptly?
Well, it's good to see a chairman who
I believe
cares.
the key is prevention. Stop bullying before it starts.
I know this is a Yakuza Like a Dragon reference. I gotta do it.
Hey, Chairman, you a big fan of Peking duck?
Oh, it's very tasty.
Isn't
Aww.
it? It's one of my personal favorites. Nothing like biting into warm,
It doesn't help
crunchy
that
duck skin.
Yagami's English voice actor
God,
is the same
slap
as
it in that
Namba.
Special sauce.
Are you eating okay, Yagami? You can place another order.
And he tells me to keep it professional.
Listen, I was talking about Peking duck, not cussing like a sailor, bro. Let's see why he can't trust his
Okuda-san,
teachers.
You mentioned you couldn't trust your teacher's reports. Why is that?
I hope the teachers aren't being bribed.
Human error, I suppose. Behavior can be ambiguous, and it is difficult to notice every little detail.
True.
Your first response seemed to hint at something else.
That's not, yeah.
Yes.
Does he suspect that the teachers are
Where should
being
I
bribed by
begin?
the parents of the bullies or something?
You see, folks, It has been almost 4 years since the suicide of one of our students.
Oh,
Poor
damn.
boy hung himself at home.
You mean because he was being bullied?
Not
Whoa.
on paper, at least. We established a committee to investigate, but they never turned up anything. Neither did the court.
Somebody
Wait,
hit
you were
it.
taken to court?
Yes, but the prosecution never found substantial evidence, and the court ruled we were in the clear.
If I can ask your honest opinion, was there really no bullying, Chairman?
I would like to believe there wasn't.
Sounds like some foul play is
I
at
may
work.
have been too far removed from the classroom to say that in good faith. Every day I watch our students come to school, and what I see are young, happy kids. They're all so full of life, with bright futures ahead.
Yeah, but wait until bills and taxes hit them. That twinkle in their eye will disappear real quick.
However, around 2 months ago, we lost contact with one of our student teachers. Everyone assumes it's a mental health issue.
What? Even a student teacher?
From what I'd observed, he appeared to be getting
He's just
along
an assistant,
quite well
right?
with the students. But I later heard his family had reported him missing.
Suicide 4 years back, a missing teacher. This school is no stranger to controversy. It doesn't help that it's a private school either, because one thing private schools will do is cover this crap up, and they'll cover it up very quietly.
Any thoughts, Tsukumo?
I suppose we'll have to see when we get there. We may have more questions then.
Time to dig in or what?
Are you really pretending you waited? You've been nibbling this whole time.
Right?
Call this nibbling?
That camera angle and just been zooming in and out, and we just been seeing Kaito in the back just like working those chopsticks like he's a drummer.
I take it this place isn't exactly cheap.
Don't you worry about that, Yagami. The bill's on us.
Aww.
It's your welcoming party, remember?
Tsukumo is such a chill dude. I kind of feel
excuse
bad
me.
for all of the neat and scrub and incel jokes I've been making about him. He's really is a guy with a heart of gold. Oh man, I've really done it now. What's up, Sugiura? I was shopping online and I bought 2 of the same skateboard. My mistake. Can't you just return it or sell it online? Come on, if you can sell it for twice the price, then that's even better. You're making bank.
No way!
You can. I won't allow it. As long as I live, I want to buy it resales. None. That's right. Tsukumo over here, #1 white knight. Tsukumo is not here for the resellers, all right? Tsukumo over here has been trying to get a PS5 for the past 8 months. Sugiura-shi. Why don't you let Yagami use it? Yeah? You don't mind if I use it for free? Yeah! By the way, even though you can ride it around the city, you can't go on sidewalks. It's dangerous to skate where pedestrians are. Oh, so now we're concerned about pedestrians? When pedestrians keep running from the sidewalks to fight me in the middle of the street? But we're concerned about their safety? What about mine? I don't get no respect around here. All right, now it's time to go to sleep. But first, a word from our save file. Ooh. I finna lay some bars. Going to Seiryo High School. What we finna make the bullies look uncool. Got my man Yagami Sugiura. Got Kaito and Tsukumo Ura.
Ooh, this place reeks of money.
They are a prestigious prep school.
It seems this school's design is fairly conventional. See, there's the classroom building. And that must be the gym.
Yeah, the gym always has
the
a
way,
like oval
how many
shape
spy
to
cams
it,
do we have?
no matter what school you go
20
to.
in total.
Or the like
All
gym
of
is
which
off
feed
by itself in a
directly to
whole
my
entire
computer.
separate building.
Think we ought to split them up between us?
How about Kaito-san and I take half the cameras and you guys take the rest?
Yo, like when I was in university and I had to go to this other college in my city to finish my degree, when I tell you I know exactly what Kaito means by a school smelling like money, because every time I went to the university and my classroom took place inside of the school's library, and the library alone looked like some Hogwarts type of shit. I'm talking about like you would have thought that motherfuckers were walking around with like Hufflepuff and Slytherin and Ravenclaw shirts on. Yo, what's up, man?
Yeah, I'm kind of busy, in case you couldn't tell.
Yeah, it looks like you're on fire. I don't want to report him for slacking off. Man just wants a smoke break, you know what I'm saying? He just wants a smoke break. He just been dealing with kids throwing up spaghetti. Ah, I know what it is. Homie is hiding that. I gotta use it against him. We ain't supposed to be smoking this out of the school anyway. Being a horrible influence. Not even peeling the label off of the bottle. Man isn't even drinking water. That man is smoking and drinking on gin and juice. What are you hiding behind your back, man? Ooh. So we can either pay him to move remove or report him for smoking, but I don't want to report the guy for smoking. Man's had a rough day.
Here,
I'll just give him 1,000 yen.
That'll cover a pack of smokes, maybe 2.
You're saying I should take this?
Well, yeah. Kinda sucks asking you to move on your break.
You know, you're not such a bad guy. In all honesty, the budget's been tight this month.
That's one thing that will never change about schools, no matter where you go. The school budget is always in the red somehow. I figured he was short on money if he was refilling a plastic water bottle. Ah, that's a very keen eye that Yagami has, because I wasn't thinking that. I thought the man's was just hitting the hard cognac. I thought water was Japanese for tequila for my man's over here. I was like, nobody's gonna wonder why these two dudes are in the middle of the hallway. And just watching us like, what are they doing?
Too late to whine now. Just do what you gotta do and be done with it.
Huh?
Oh, it's those kids. Oh, shit.
Hey, you saw them, right? Those kids who started trouble at the restaurant.
You noticed too, huh?
Classroom 2-2.
Sounds like we've got some bullies in there for sure. That'll be a prime spot for the last camera.
All right. Just make sure they don't see your face.
And right there in the middle. But I mean, if they're willing to start trouble with a random restaurant owner, I'm pretty sure they're willing to start trouble with a random AC repairman. Man. At this point, Yagami should just put a ski mask on.
Excuse me, but I don't recall there being an inspection today.
Hello, nurse. Well, sensei, I'm ready to inspect you respectfully.
Sorry to be in your way, ma'am. We won't take long.
Respectfully.
I understand, but nobody notified me we'd have any interruptions.
Yeah, and nobody notified us this school hired such gorgeous teachers.
All right, Kaito.
You know what? I don't seem to recognize either of you. Probably because our usual repairmen were here just last month.
Can't say I know anything about that. We're just here doing our job, ma'am.
You can call me Sawa-sensei, not ma'am. And you're in my classroom.
Oh.
Forgive me, but who may I ask called you here?
I mean, we can't easily say the chairman, right? I would pull a Karen and be like, so this is how you treat people?
It was the chairman who called us in. I had assumed all teachers were notified.
Did he make this appointment with you directly?
Yep, sure did. So, thank you for your business.
Kaito, please, just be
and I'm
quiet.
sure our chairman gave you his name.
His name?
Oh shit,
well,
what is his name?
That would be...
Okuda-san, isn't it?
Okuda-san. How could I forget?
Yes, of course. I'm sorry for being so rude.
Just the rudest and the loudest and the wrongest.
And we're done. Sorry again for the disturbance. We'll be going now.
Oh no, I think that kid's gonna recognize us.
Wrong as it is, there's something about smoking in school that makes it feel twice as good.
I can't
You're
with
awfully
this guy
nostalgic today, Kaito-san.
Yeah, well, my school wasn't as fancy as this one. Plus, I dropped out after a year.
I'm not surprised. I was like, Kaito is giving me like those kids who get older once you get out of high school and all they talk about is the good old days because they peaked in high school.
This is the classroom where Yagami set up the camera. Class 2-2.
Aw, come on.
Now they're picking on a girl.
Whoa, did you see that?
What assholes.
No, they're writing something on her? With a permanent marker?
Yo, talk. Let's go kick the shit out of those punks.
We can't do that,
No way I'm
Kaito.
letting that slide.
We're adults and that gives us automatic jail time. Come on, we can't be like fighting kids in the middle of the classroom.
Looks like they got what they came for. They were already leaving the classroom.
Man, why's nobody helping her? It's like they don't even want to see it. Kids think this doesn't involve you?
That's just the nature of the beast, man.
I want to see what happened with my own 2 eyes.
Yeah.
I suppose we should report this to our client. I didn't expect to find anything this quickly, though.
Aw.
Tak, that's her.
Let's get a little closer and see how she's doing.
I can also make out some writing on her hand. It looks like a I and a O. Damn, y'all just saw nothing, huh? Man's over here like, bro, I was just sorting out my gym clothes. Let's see. Okay, that is not an IOU. That is some Japanese writing. Someone wrote slut on the back of her hand in permanent mark. Oh, wow. I couldn't really see her face on camera, but I don't want to wake her up either. I don't think she's asleep. She might be crying, or I thought she was crying. Probably just want this all to go away. She's just a cute kid. Why do they have to always go through such hell? Because people be jealous, that's why. Weak ass, insecure ass bitches be the ones bullying people in school because they know that once they graduate from school, there's nothing else they have going on in their lives. They barely amount to anything in their greatest years. The greatest years that 40 years from now, they'll always be thinking about is the good old days being in high school. Mami Koda. It must be her name. Mommy Coda? Okay, mommy. You know what? Nah, I'm not gonna do that.
This is Tsukumo, paging Yagami. I've just reported our findings to the chairman. Could you meet us here? His office is on the 3rd floor of the east building.
On our way.
Slow down!
Well, move your turkey legs, Kaito. So I keep seeing side story markers, but I'm getting the feeling that I won't be able to do side stories until I progress a certain amount in the game.
Please come in.
I love how the trophies are always next to the principal's office or the administrative office. Like, it's the same way in my school.
All of these men are detectives?
Yes.
And I'd like you to keep their identities a secret.
Very well, then.
Wow. Yoko Sawa.
I've explained the situation to Sawa-sensei, our homeroom teacher for Class 2-2. Why don't you both have a seat?
I would sit down, but I don't want to sit next to a snitch next to
I knew
her.
something was wrong. But I could never put my finger on what.
The girl being bullied. Her name's Mami Koda. Do I have that right?
Yes, she's in the basketball club. And so are all those kids surrounding her.
And nobody lifted a finger to help her?
That's where the bullying started.
Well, only that Koda-san hasn't been herself lately.
Suspend him. Expel him. Kick those bullies the hell out.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves. For one thing, it would be quite problematic to use this video as evidence.
The school can't just come out and say, we've been recording your kids without consent.
That is a good point.
Yes, and let us bear in mind, they still have their whole lives ahead of them. We cannot treat this lightly.
Listen, man, I understand that.
You're not saying
but
we should
literally
look the other
just
way,
watched a
are
group
you?
of kids
Last night you said the total opposite.
this girl. Yeah, now you like stepping back.
To cover this up. Let me just
Now you
begin
on some
by
phony
saying-
shit right
No one
now.
is suggesting we cover it up.
Then we need to act now. We have no idea how close to the edge.
Yeah, before you have
Koda-san
another
could be.
suicide problem at your school.
What if
Not
she
that I'm
does
wishing for
something
her to
drastic
do
before
that.
tomorrow?
She's definitely a passionate teacher, but she may be jumping to conclusions on this one. I mean, I know we're being very reactive, and Yagami is usually the cool, calm, and collected one that's just sitting back and trying to observe everything. But you can't help but like admit that, you know, this guy did come to us because of the fact that a kid did commit suicide 4 years ago. A student teacher ended up disappearing. So we're just trying to prevent another kid from disappearing or taking their own life. You know, they say 3rd time's the charm, and this sounds like a very unlucky charm going on at this school.
It takes a tremendous amount of courage for a bullied child to come forth.
Well, it just sounds like we need to like encourage this kid to have
as
courage.
Outsiders are to intervene. We must consider the ramifications.
Build up that courage.
No, I think the chairman's right. Making a big scene might only make things worse for Koda-san.
Someone's drowning right in front of your eyes, and you're just gonna watch him sink.
All right, Kaito, you're going
we have to
way
put a
off into
stop
the
to
shallow
bullying
end of the
without
pool and
getting
drowning in
the
it.
school involved. Let's start it in that classroom, we'll end in that classroom.
Sounds like we have to give Mommy the courage to stand up for herself.
Did you say you were a detective?
The name's Yagami.
And you want to put a stop to the bullying, like it's that easy. Tell me, where does all this confidence come from?
Easy from reading One Piece. Better than Boko my words around her. Yagami is like, this trick is keeping me on my P's and Q's.
I think the secret to stopping the bullying is right here in this video.
Really? Then by all means, detective, Enlighten us.
If I'm thinking on the same wavelength as Yagami, he probably wants the rest of the students to actually step in and get the bullies to back off, because it's all about numbers. There's clearly more students that are standing around trying to pretend that nothing's happening than there are students that are actually tormenting this young child.
It's those students sitting idly by. They're aware of the problem, but aren't doing anything to help.
There's a whole flock of bullies. Get in their way, you're their next target. Adults do the same thing, honestly. Guess we're not so different from high schoolers.
No, we are not.
Then we should hold some sort of trial and get the class involved?
Come on, Phoenix, right?
What I'm getting at is that it's the silence of all her classmates that's empowering these bullies.
Exactly.
On the surface, we only see students turning their eyes as one of their own gets tormented. They feign disinterest or pretend not to notice, because remember, that's the safest thing to do. But deep down, kills them to see it. We have to tip the social balance in that classroom, become the voices of justice, of social law. Then, it's the bullies who become the outcasts. Would they keep running the risk of bullying if it meant social exile?
I can see how you arrived there.
Tsukumo, how fast can you get your hands on a couple of mini speakers? I want to put them in the classroom where they can't be seen.
I see. In that case, I'll be back before school's out.
Well,
can I just get a job here as a teacher? I feel so bad because he was asking where was Koda-san's desk, and I was like sitting here thinking Koda-san's desk is the one that's like turned upside down because it got pushed over. Oh yeah, that's right. We wiretapping the desk. Somebody's on to us. Oh shit.
Huh?
Oh boy, here we go.
Oh no, you don't. You stay your ass right there.
Go get Yaku
boy.
and the boys.
Could have sworn I saw you earlier at lunch. Now where have I seen that face? Oh, you're the guy from yesterday. The guy who stole my fucking phone.
I mean, you say stole your phone. I say I borrowed the phone. Why get into such technicalities? Yo, we got the volleyball team? No, the rugby team.
Who the fuck are you and why are you in our school?
Does this mean we could beat the answers out of him?
Hold on, time out. Let's be real. Those two motherfuckers in the back with the goatees do not look like they are high school rugby players, okay? These motherfuckers look like they are like graduating college next year.
Whoa. What is this shit?
This guy doesn't mess around, Yaku. We all need to take him at once.
Oh, really? Oh, y'all are lined up for me. This will be easy. Is this another...
What?
They were like, hey, yo!
Holy shit!
Oh, we're running.
Don't let him go!
Yeah! I know that's right. Y'all can become some kids. Shut.
Damn. I guess he's more than just your average creeper.
My man Yagami said I ain't no such thing as a halfway crook. I see what I need to do. I need to get these guys off of me. Starting with this loser. Nah, Sakaki? Whatever your name is? Your name is Sucker as far as I'm concerned. You were the main one talking smack. Oh yeah, you gotta go too. Ooh, I'm not gonna lie. One thing that this game knows how to do is make you feel powerful. I'm trying not to mash so much. All right, let me get back up.
Let's do this.
All right. Nice.
Let's do this.
Get out of here. Not me taking out 2 bird brains with 1 flip. And that's how you give a kid detention.
Fortunately, you're on your own from here. The 3 of us need to make our exit now, too. We'll all regroup at the office, okay?
Got it.
The first day of school is always the most dramatic one, right?
In all seriousness, those bullies got what was coming. I kind of wish you messed them up worse.
I do too,
That way,
Sugiura.
they'd never bother Koda-san again.
You did everything you could, right? So we'll see what tomorrow has in store.
That school bell sounds exactly like my alarm at my house. Whoa.
Yo. So, are you gonna come out to lunch with us or what?
Don't you have anything more to say than that, Koda? Get your ass up. Come on. Matsun's really not in the mood to deal with your shit today.
I'll just eat lunch here, okay?
Huh? You're giving us lip now? I guess you won't be needing this stuff then.
Really?
I told you to get your ass up, you little slut. Oh, maybe you've started fucking guys on your lunch break now?
You're out here living the dream, aren't you?
Enough!
What a bunch of weirdos.
What's the fucking holdup, Koda? You should be thanking us for even inviting you to come.
So slow. I can't fucking stand you.
Well, damn. So much for my appetite. You guys are making me sick.
Hey, who the fuck said that? We're making you sick, huh? You guys talking about us?
You see anyone else being assholes? Of course he's talking about you.
Yeah, I've about had it with you punks. This shit's getting old.
Ganging up on the same girl day after day make you feel real big?
Unfucking believable that it takes 3 of them to do the job.
Seriously, you guys? You're taking Koda's side here? You know she's just a whore, right?
You okay, Koda-san? Just ignore these losers.
How low can you go? Calling someone a whore isn't gonna win you any points.
Y'all better preach.
Let's hear it for the picture of purity over here.
What the hell?
I'm not gonna lie. I think
You can't take it. Hope the boys are watching.
What?
I'm cracking up because everybody in there is just like, bro, we don't know what the hell is going on either, but
If you want to talk shit, say it to my face.
we kind of
Don't
agree.
you understand?
Yeah. You know what, guys? It's true. You guys just need to leave her alone.
He's right. He's totally right. What's your problem with her anyway?
Yakuza didn't do anything wrong, guys.
Exactly. So back off Koda-san already.
Stop acting like little punks. Get the hell out of here.
You guys going to lunch? Go choke on a chopstick.
Oh, how does it feel now?
Just get going, would you?
Yeah. Toss them out.
Yeah, we love it.
What the hell is going on?
We love it when the bullies get bullied.
Fuck this.
Yeah. Let's
No,
just
don't
go.
run off like some wussies.
Wow. I've never seen those kids band together like that.
They all knew what was going on in there now. It can be hard to speak up even when you know something happening right
All
in
it
front of
takes
you.
is one person.
Just figured if I could get even one person to step up and raise their voice, it would spur the rest of them to push past their inability to act. I can't say for certain this resolved your bullying problem, but here's hoping it's at least a good first step.
I think it was a great first step. As a matter of fact, I think it was a first leap rather than a step.
They're gone. You should be safe from them for a while.
As if you did anything. Get out of here. Hang on. I mean, I guess now they want to do something, which is good. Aw. Warms my heart, man.
What do you say we monitor the situation for now? Might not be wise for adults to intervene just yet.
I suppose your plan has worked out for the better.
Wow, it's like if you had
But it
just
should
listened
be
to
teachers and
me.
administrators handling these matters,
Ah,
not
boy.
detectives.
You know what?
Every time she talks, she gets less and less attractive.
And if you'll excuse me.
You didn't have to rub it in her face.
Oh, Kaito, not
You know
you
what she
simping.
thinks? She thinks we're some bums off the street trying to meddle in academic affairs.
I apologize on her behalf, but Yagami-san, that was some magic you worked there.
Naturally. I knew you would deliver.
Huh? This is Yagami.
Do you have a minute?
I'm a little busy. I don't know if I can take a rush job at the moment. We aren't even in Kawacha right now. Actually, I'm in Yokohama.
Really? That's interesting.
At Seiryo High School.
Seiryo High? Somewhere near Ijincho? Is that the school?
Have you heard of it?
A college-age student teacher from that school went missing about 2 months ago.
What?
It was all very sudden.
That's not the one that was the dead body with the maggots, was it?
He'd returned to his alma mater to finish his teaching credential.
Just a sec. How do you know so much about this?
The teacher's name is Hiro Mikoshiba, and his body was discovered a few days ago.
What?
They found him in one of Ijincho's abandoned buildings.
Ah, boy.
The body was badly decomposed, but Kanagawa police just released his identity. Moments ago, in fact. Thing is, someone else knew Mikoshiba was dead before the police even confirmed it.
Don't tell me the principal.
A sex offender, Akihiro Ehara.
Oh, him. Yeah,
defended
that
him in
weird
court.
guy.
The day Mikoshiba disappeared, Ehara was arrested at the station for groping. He's also an active duty officer.
So if I have this right, he has an alibi for the murder?
Right. But there's more to it. A few days ago, someone lit flares at the location of Mikoshiba's body. It obviously couldn't have been Ehara, so I suspect that's the real culprit. But whoever that is somehow connected to Ehara.
Let me find out Ihara is the chairman's younger
Otherwise,
brother
there's no other way
or
he could
older
have known
brother.
about the body.
Because the only person that knows about the body or knows there's a suicide is chairman.
More than likely, he's an accomplice to murder.
Okay. So do we have a motive?
4 years ago, Ehara's only son hung himself in their home. He was a student at Seiryo High at the time. And the way Ehara sees it, his death was the result of bullying at the hands of his classmate, Mikoshiba.
As for my request, I'd like to see what you can find out.
Oh,
Mikoshiba's
boy.
murder is too suspicious. Up until today, I wrote Ehara off as just another train groper. But he got arrested for that on the exact day that Mikoshiba was killed. It can't be a coincidence.
There's no such thing as a coincidence. The very fact that you're groping girls at a train station while your son's bully is dead?
As his attorney, I have to admit there's a chance Ehara planned this, which means I've made a critical oversight. Even worse, I let a misguided court issue a verdict.
But that's not your fault, though.
I can't allow that to stand.
The guy literally wanted to be thrown into jail. But I also think that the guy knows that he'll get off much less for groping than for murdering someone.
Can you see if anyone at Seiryo High will talk about Mikoshiba?
So, does this mean you're hiring me?
It does. Consider it an official request, if you would.
Okay, I'm on it.
Well, that's what's up.
No better feeling than when the jobs line up perfectly.
And there you have it. We are done with the very first chapter of Lost Judgment. The first chapter definitely left an impression. It went ahead and got us very acclimated to the location we're going to be spending a lot of time at. Got us acclimated to the location that we're returning back to, which is Yokohama for your mama. And another key point is that I'm pretty sure that whoever is the real murderer for Mikoshiba is somewhere still working at this school, or in some case affiliated with this school. But I have a feeling it might be a teacher, or it could be the chairman. You know how RGG loves to throw these plot twists around like it's hotcakes. But other than that, though, I'm going to wrap up this video. Stay safe, stay healthy, peace, and thanks for watching.